The truth about GP stock. Why did I sell GreenPower motors? Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video. In this video, I'll be talking about why I sold today my GreenPower motor stocks, what was the reason, and just give you my honest view, opinion and all that stuff about this company. Thank you for joining in, because here we discuss underrated EV stocks, underrated penny stocks and stocks in general, so we can make better investments for our future. For example, if you subscribe to the channel, this investment is absolutely free and you can get immense value in return. First things first, I'd like to thank one of my viewers for notifying me about it, because I was and still am very busy person, so I can't check much information about my stocks at the current moment. However, he came in clutch with some key information, so I sat down, went through all pages of the short report. I did check GreenPower Motors news, compare it with their presentation, their financials as well. So if you are holding, definitely watch the video, since this one is for you. What is the main purpose of me selling my shares? Basically, change of fundamentals, or so would I call it. I was in this stock since August. Therefore, I was up and down, and now up again. I was happy that the stock is finally getting some momentum, but there really wasn't news to back it up. I went through all the pages and found in the short seller case, and I have to admit they got some points. I'm not sure about their points where they say that their source got this and that kind of information. I didn't really care about that because it doesn't really sound very trustworthy. But I cared about what you can find yourself. I care about the public information, and let me tell you, I was disappointed. GreenPower Motors proudly says in their investor presentation that their most sold product, which is EV Star, is Buy America Act compliant eligible. That's nice, but if you check it out yourself, it actually isn't Buy America Act compliant. The Act states that the cost of domestic components must exceed 50% of total cost of components in an end product. The end product itself must also be manufactured in the United States. Here is the catch. If you go ahead and use a site called Import Genius, type in GreenPower Motors, the name of the company, you can find out yourself who is their supplier. Companies from China. They are literally importing so much from there that there is no way they could legitimately apply for the BACT, right? Well, you're wrong. They buy it cheap from China, import it in the US, change some things, increase the price by a lot so they can apply for the BACT, and everything is in order. But look, there is the weight of the bus, you can even find so many things for free and it's public information. This is literally the weight of casual school bus on US roads. I googled it up and it's true. I wouldn't be against importing some parts from China, but everything, even the whole bus, that's a little too much for me. The worst part is that they don't state it anywhere in their investor presentation. If they stated or wrote that they, for example, work with Chinese manufacturers and that they add their technology into it and their hours of work, and therefore that's why the price is what it is, I would be okay, that's fair, it's alright. But the closest thing I saw in their presentation is, let me quote, contract manufacturing partners capable of producing 50 additional EV Stars, 100 cab and chassis units per month by calendar year end 2020. They do not write that they're from China. Why would they, right? They wouldn't be able to claim their BACT. Also, they wrote that ability to pop up assembly plants regionally throughout USA enhances margins via lower shipping costs. Where did their assembly plants pop up? Did I miss something? I couldn't really find news about this either. On the GreenPower's behalf, I must say that they are right that they are eligible for the BACT, but only in California, because they do not demand the restrictions as in all the other states. I don't know why is that, but it is what it is. Let me ask you, do you know from where almost all of the sales are coming from? It comes from California. I remember that like a month ago, GreenPower Motors announced news about the deal with 6 of their buses, great news. But do you know where? You guessed it, in California. They aren't really that scalable after all. They have only California and that's it. I wouldn't be mad if they had in their presentation stated that they are importing things, that they add their things and therefore it adds that value because X equals to Y. But this way how they are operating and managing things is just out of my way of liking. Look at CleanSpark for example, my second favorite company. They are transparent S-Class compared to GP. Also, their scalability is incomparable. However, I don't know why I didn't see any YouTube videos covering this kind of news about GreenPower motors. GreenPower and Peroni Robotics deliver nation's first fully autonomous EV Star to Jacksonville Transportation Authority. GreenPower's EV Stars expected to enter full level 5 autonomous service with GTA in February 2021 after an initial calibration period. I mean, this is great news. However, it is kind of built on lies. I didn't study the other company, GTA, but it's still massive. Level 5 autonomous driving in their EV Star, that could be a big competitor for Tesla or NIO, right? Well, since we know that they have to import everything from China, it will take them time to make it work. Also, this partnership between these two companies has been announced in March 2020, so why it isn't stated in their investor presentation as well? This is, in my opinion, way more interesting than EV buses and shuttles, because robotaxis are going to be inevitable in the future, and that's why Tesla and NIO with Intel and more are just cooperating and trying to achieve this as fast as possible. So there you have it, the reasons why I sold all of my shares of this company. I made about 20 to 30% in few months. So if you compare it with average investor who just loses it after the company hits bottom and sells with a big loss, I am satisfied. When the company fell 65% because of no news and then went up almost all-time highs because of just a little bit of news, I don't like how the stock price is moving and how the company operates. I will rather put my money into more trusted and easier to scale companies such as CleanSpark, Hyliion or even Tesla. But I might buy back in with small amount if the stock crashes like 50% or so, because I find it really interesting how will it turn out for their fully anonymous EV Star model. I'm really curious about that. But I would treat it as a penny stock since their financials aren't really that hot, and again, they are not well reflected in their presentation. There are just so many negatives and uncertainty that I decided that it's gonna be better for me and for my money to put them somewhere else or just leave them ready for some kind of crash. I do not blame the company, I don't wish them bad luck, don't get me wrong, I still hope they succeed. However, they should really improve their way of presenting things and being way more transparent and put the things on the right way. I hope I brought you some value. If I did, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos and click on the thumbs up as well. Both helps me out tremendously. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts and opinions. Are you going to close out your position as well, or are you going to buy the dips? I'm all ears. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in another video.